For inquiries, call 050-554-6010 or WhatsApp 050-554-6030 for your copies.
Hello, and welcome to Encore, the Facebook Live platform on which we discuss all things love, marriage, relationships, sex, and what have you. They call me Uncle Ebo Whyte of Roverman Productions. But for the purposes of this platform, all you need to know is that I'm dedicated to helping you become your best self. Once again, thank you for joining us. I don't take the fact that you join me on every edition of Encore for granted. And if you like Encore, then you would also like Community of Wisdom, which is on Instagram on Sundays at 7 p.m. And I hope this Sunday we'll be able to connect with you. Now, today we are going to look at the characteristics of a happy relationship. I'm going to give you 30 signs and characteristics of a happy relationship. I'd like you to grade yourself as to how many of those characteristics can be found in your relationship. If you score less than 20, you have work to do. Then this is a relationship that needs to be worked on. And today I am excited because we're going to have a couple in the in-house. When the husband saw the wife here, he almost did not come. We had to go and drag him to bring him in. But we'll be talking more about that. He knows he will not hear the last of this from me. Rennie Brown, thank you for joining us. Desire is here. Salasi, Mateko, Ofoli, Patrick, Naomi, Mamiama, Amma Kunedu, you are welcome. Mamefua, and then Kwachiwa, Nana Buahin, Adia Pena, and Percy. Oh, Deborah Yari. Deborah, let me ask you a question. Were you a member of Dansoman PIWC? Because I think I may know you from there instead of Koforidia. And then Ruth, Aris, Akosia, Gloria, Abena. Oh, that's an interesting way of spelling Abena. Nana B, Bright Boy. Ah, okay. And the usual suspects. Joanne, Waboko. You should have been here. Adam Gifty and Day and all Angelina. All right, now let's go. I will acknowledge a few more people as we go on. Now, the characteristics of a happy relationship. It is something you should always ask yourself. My relationship, is it a happy one? Is it a happy one? Unfortunately, you can be in a relationship and not know that it is not even a happy one because you've not known any better. If you were raised in an environment where couples are always fighting, your idea of a good working relationship is one in which the couples are shouting at each other. But there is a good relationship. It has its signs, it has its characteristics, and there's a lousy one that we would all have to stay away from. So let's get going. Characteristic number 1. In your relationship, you talk and you listen. That's you and your partner. You talk. You talk about everything. You talk about the difficult issues. You talk and you listen. It is not the case where one party talks and the other party is compelled to listen. You talk and you listen. There is that two-way street. That is a sign of a happy relationship. There is open communication. You can talk about anything and you don't have to be afraid to speak your mind and express yourself. 2, You disagree without feeling rejected. In some relationships, you dare not disagree with your partner, because as soon as you do that, then comes the cold treatment, then comes the attitude and everything, then comes the insecurities. In fact, in some cases, as soon as you disagree, okay, all right, then let's call off the relationship. Let's call off the relationship. But in this one, you can disagree with each other, and yet you don't feel rejected. 3, you laugh together more often than you frown at each other. There's more laughter. There is fun in your relationship. That's what I'm talking about. There is fun in your relationship. Then you know this is a happy one. 4, you don't let the sun go down on your anger. So if you are watching this and you've been on loggerheads with a significant person in your life from Monday, shame on you. You have failed. Because how many suns have gone down on your anger? In a happy relationship, we keep short accounts. We don't do, I will show him. I haven't spoken to him in 3 days. Shame on you, Ekrasini. That's the way to do it. 5. 5, you are vulnerable before each other and you are not afraid. You can express your fears. You can express anything. You don't have to be tough with each other. You can be yourself with each other. You don't have to wear a mask with each other. You can be vulnerable to each other and not be afraid and not be ashamed. That's what the Bible meant when it said Adam and Eve were naked and they were not ashamed. 6, you have accepted each other. Listen, none of us is perfect. But once you enter into a love relationship with somebody, you've lost the right to change them. The time to change them was before you got into a love relationship. Once you get into a love relationship, your role as the person who can change them is over. You accept each other for what and who they are. So the time to tell them that you don't like the way they eat should have been before you said yes, or before you proposed. Now, it is too late. 7, you support each other. You support each other. So one of you is going for an interview. The other doesn't leave you like that. Okay, can we do a mock session? Can I throw some questions at you? Can I do a research of the company that you're going for the research, you're going for the interview with, and then we go through with it. You support each other. You have a report to do, to work, and you are running behind schedule. What can I do? Can I type the script for you? Can I, whatever it is that I can do to help you. 8, in a happy relationship, you are passionate about each other. Now, I know that normally when we talk about passion, people think that we're talking only about passion in relation to sex. No, it's passionate about the person. Are you still passionate about each other? Are you crazy about your partner? Do you love to see him or see her dress and walk and things like that? When she walks past you, are you able to turn your eyes to look at her and follow her with your eyes? Are you passionate about each other? And if you are married, then you take it to another level. If you are not married, do lemo. 9, you respect each other. In my book, there can be no love when there's no respect. You can't say you love somebody when you are disrespectful to that person. That is not love. It is not love in any book. So in a happy relationship, there's respect. Respect means I am careful how I speak to you, especially when I am angry. You choose your words carefully. I'm careful how I speak to you when others are around. There are people who choose when people are around and they are in public to rebuke their partner or to tell their partner off. No, that is not right. Because if the person is somebody you love, you would always have an occasion where it will be just the two of us. And we can say, you know something, what you did this morning is no. 10, in a happy relationship, you take responsibility for your own happiness. You don't depend on the other party to make you happy. You live a full life, and you look for ways in which your life can be full and can be happy. Then, you see, and this is what makes it happy. So, I have my life that makes me happy. You have your life that makes me happy. That makes you happy. When we come together, we have so much to share. We have so much energy. So, we come to each other with the energy from our respective full lives. When you are depending upon somebody else to make your life full and make you happy, you become a drain. You become a drain. Yes, there are times that he will do things to make you happy. He would do things to make you happy. She would do things to make you happy. But if you are dependent upon that person always to come and make you happy, then you create an unhappy one. So in a happy relationship, you take responsibility for your own happiness. 11, in a happy relationship, you are not afraid to ask for and to give each other some space. I always say that courtship was fantastic because there was space. That's what made courtship fantastic. I get angry with you. I don't have to spend the whole night with you. I will go home. That is, no, I'm taking it for granted that you're doing it right. If you are courting and you are sleeping over, you are not courting. I mean, you are rehearsing for marriage, and you are already cheating yourself. But if you're doing it right, there's that space. In marriage, we lose that space. And the happy couple ought to always create that, so that if you're going through some things and you want time to be by yourself, I should be able to respect that. And you should be able to say, you know something, I like a moment alone. And the other party should not feel, oh, are you pushing me away? You should feel, okay, yeah, I respect that. Knowing that you'll come back much better and our relationship will be much stronger. So you're not afraid to ask for, and when the other party asks for it, to give space. 12, you like his or her family and his friends or her friends, and they also like you in turn. Because you see, in a relationship, we are all influenced by our family and our friends. If my friends are not happy with you, trust me, it will take something from the way I relate to you. If my family are always saying, "Nah, we'll get another no chair no sir," it would always affect the way I relate to you. And then there will be arguments, and then there will be fights. But the other side of it is that my friend's attitude to you would also be dictated by what they hear me say about you, the reports I bring them, and the comments I make about you. In a happy relationship, our networks, like my network likes her network loves me. And that is a happy relationship. 13, in a happy relationship, you don't deprive each other. You don't deprive each other. And I am talking especially about marriage. Not tonight, my dear Debbie. Especially if every week, every day of the week, not tonight. I mean, when would it be tonight? You know, you don't deprive each other. Please, that is for married couples. Don't go to your girlfriend and Uncle Ebo says you don't deprive each other. I mean, then in that case, you become like, you know, there's this portion in Scripture that says, I think it's in Thessalonians, one of the other, the first or the second, that says, give each other a holy kiss. Yeah. And Krife brother called the sister to his room for a prayer meeting, and after that, and the end of it, reads this and said, well, that's what the Bible says, so you've got to give me a kiss. So people can use, No, who determines what is holy? You give me the case first, then we will decide whether it's a holy one. Second Corinthians. No, there's another one in Thessalonians as well, I think. 14. In a happy relationship, you hold yourselves accountable to each other. In a happy relationship, when you are leaving home or when you are going to travel, you tell each other. You don't wait to be asked, where are you going? And if you are going to be to delay in coming late, you call. You hold each other accountable. Don't wait for, why are you home late today? As soon as you get home, explain yourself. I was late because Canison, because he doesn't eat, collapsed and we had to rush him to the hospital. You explain yourself. And then we can work. You hold each other accountable. You hold each other accountable even to the point of what you dressed, what you wear. So that when you finish dressing, go and say, what do you think? And let the person say, yeah, approved. Or no, this shirt today, you can't leave here with this shirt. You hold each other accountable when you are driving. The person says you are driving too fast. Don't say, do you know how long I've been driving? Foolish person. Keep quiet and listen. Hold yourself accountable to each other. That is a happy relationship. Who called you? You answer. Who called you? You don't update the truth, as Kakra has taught us to do. You answer. Oh, so and so called me. Your phone, you don't say, hey, who told you to pick my phone? Well, you're my partner. Why can't I pick your phone? Why? Is it national security now? It can't be national security. 15. In a happy relationship, oh, Doc, you are welcome. One of my favorite guys just walked in. Let me say hello to his wife. You say remember that you are married, right? You say,
When I see you that I remember. Just to remember.
She'll be coming every Friday.
Well, you are welcome. Well, 15. In a happy relationship, one party does not feel that he or she is doing more than the other. You know, in a relationship, sometimes you can get this sense that I am doing all the work here. In a happy relationship, that thought will not even cross your mind, because the other party won't give you that chance to worry about whether he is pulling his weight or not. He is or she is pulling his or her weight. 16. In a happy relationship, you pay attention to your grooming for each other's sake, because you know when you get into town, it is not just your disgrace, it is my disgrace too. Because people are going to go, Mr. Whyte, yeah. So, for the sake of each other, you groom yourself. Your hair, you comb it. Your nails. If you're not a woman who is wearing those long ones, you cut it. It should be nice. You smell well. Your shirt is neat. It doesn't have the sweat of 2 days ago inside. You know, you apply a bit of deodorant and things like that. You are grooming yourself so that when people see you, you reflect positively on your partner. And that's a happy relationship. 17. In a happy relationship, you love to surprise each other. Surprise, though. You don't wait for anniversary. You don't wait for birthday. Just for shaggy reasons. You just surprise each other. You're going home, you buy something small. You hide it. You surprise each other. You play fun games with each other. 18. In a happy relationship, you don't fight to win, but to improve the relationship. There are people who fight to prove a point for themselves. They fight in a relationship because they want to be right. When you do that, you are destroying the relationship. And when you do that, you put your partner on the defensive, and he'll come back at you. You know, there are people who, when they lose an argument, the argument is not over. They'll come back again. So, yes, they'll wait until they found a way to come back at you, and then they will come back at you. No, in a happy relationship, it doesn't matter who wins. The point is that I have an issue because the relationship has suffered, is suffering because of this. Let's deal with it. It is not about me. It's not about me winning an argument. 19, in a happy relationship, you can vouch for each other. Let the men listen carefully. Because what will happen is, hey, where is Sasu? Oh, he's gone to the hospital. Which hospital? Is his hospital now at Dansuman? No, his hospital is still where it is. Oh, really? Well, Nimpadi said, the person looked like him, but I thought I saw him at Dansuman. You know? In a happy relationship, you can vouch for each other. You can say, he said he's going to the hospital. He's there. I know he's there. And not be ashamed and not be put to shame. And not be put to shame. 20, in a happy relationship, your relationship is bigger than the two of you. What you are building together is far bigger than the two of you. So it is no longer about me. It's no longer about you. It's about something we are building which is far bigger and has a bigger significance. In other words, we are setting an example to others. We are setting an example to the children. We are representing something far bigger than ourselves. That is a happy relationship. 21, in a happy relationship, and let the girls listen to this, you don't do tit for tat. You don't do tit for tat, you know, because nobody wins. You know, and the interesting thing with tit for tat is that the other party may not even recognize that you are doing tit for tat. You know, it's like, do you know how it feels when you think you are showing somebody and the person doesn't even know you are showing him? You know, like he forgot your birthday last year. So this year, you deliberately decide, I'll forget his birthday. And then you realize that he himself has forgotten his birthday. He himself doesn't even remember his birthday, you know. So a week later you say, how did you feel when I forgot your birthday? My birthday, has it come already? 22. In a happy relationship, you find a way of handling finances and money matters well. Money can destroy a relationship or at least create crisis in a relationship. But you found a way of handling your finances well, of handling your money matters well. So that one party is not just spending as if the head is no day. But you look at, can I buy this month? Or do I need to postpone it? You handle your finances well. 23, in a happy relationship, you want to be better for each other. You want to be better for each other. You desire to be a better person for the sake of the other party. You don't say things like, this is how I am, take me. In our family, we are all like that. We are all stupid, so you have to deal with me. No, you try to be better for the sake of each other. 24, in a happy relationship, you never scream at each other and you never threaten each other. You don't threaten and, I'll leave, I'll go, okay, stay here. You don't scream at each other. No matter how angry you are, don't scream at each other. 25. In a happy relationship, you continue to enjoy each other's company. TV off. Phones off. The two of us together can still have a lot of fun. That is a happy relationship. You don't feel, when you are with each other, you don't feel like reaching out for your phone and checking your messages. Because no message is more important than the person you are spending the time with. You enjoy each other's company. 26, you appreciate each other and you practice gratitude to each other. Every day you find reasons to be grateful to the other party. You find reasons to be to appreciate the other person more. You appreciate the person for the kind of mother she is. You appreciate the other person for the way he supports you, and you express the gratitude as well to each other. 27. You are not afraid and do not hesitate to apologize when you are in the wrong. You are not afraid to apologize. To say, I am sorry for this. And you don't hesitate to say so. So you don't justify what you've done and come up with reasons. No, I'm sorry. I am sorry because it offended you. And that is the biggest reason why I'm sorry. That it didn't make you happy. I'm sorry about that one. 28, you put your phones off when you are with each other without the other party asking you to do so. You put your phones off. Not because you run out of data, but you put your phones off because quality time together. You want to give each other your fullest attention. 29, you are comfortable with each other and with yourselves, with each other. So, for instance, if you're a married couple, you don't tell your partner, put off the light before you take off your dress. You are comfortable. No, it will amaze you. There are married people who will not be naked before each other. No, I put off the light. Put off the light. You know, you do that as boyfriend, girlfriend, but as married couple, sometimes when the light is on, it helps. If you don't believe me, you try doing it during the day. That one to put off the light. And if you're wondering why I'm laughing, there are concert people inside this room, and they are in top form today. And finally, 30, sign number 30. In a happy relationship, you pray for each other. You pray for each other. Women don't have a problem with this one. Women pray for their men. It is the men who often, and I'm going to, okay. I should sample one. Okay. Canison, when was the last time you prayed for her? I asked one of my guys when was the last time he prayed for the girlfriend, and he said he will be praying for her tonight. It means he hasn't prayed for her. Now, Adrian, because F4 is here today, I'm not going to ask you questions. But you come on camera. When you come on camera, so. Sasu, when was the last time you prayed for her? It was not this morning.
No.
It's not this morning. Last week. Yeah. Sasu is on a weekly prayer. But in a happy relationship, you pray for each other. And you pray seriously for each other so that no matter where they are, they can feel that I have the prayer support I need to keep it. And like I said, the women do very well. It comes natural to them. We men, we need to do that. And with the men, whilst we are praying, let's pray for the children as well, if you have the children, because the prayer of a father, nothing stands against it. All right, so those are 30 characteristics of a happy relationship. How many of these are present in your relationship? Like I said, if you get less than 20, then I'm not saying you are not in a happy relationship. I'm saying that you have work to do. So get busy and get to work on it. With that, we'll take a short break, we see, and then when we come back, we're going to have Adrian and his wife on camera, and then we'll take it up from there. Sasu, are you in the mood to come on camera?